Good evening, everyone. The topic today is balancing work and life during the pandemic. Now, we do know that two things occurred during the pandemic that affected our work and life as we knew it. Because of a lot of unknown about the virus, people became fearful and anxious. Some of us became fearful of dying or losing loved ones unexpectedly. We have read about the deaths in the media every day, or we may have experienced it in our own families. Businesses were closed and not everyone remained gainfully employed. This can be incredibly stressful on the person who is the sole provider of their family. Even today, as we speak, some workplaces have not begun to operate at full capacity. However, workplaces and schools have offered to work from home or do our classes online as we're doing now. Now, we remain anxious about how the situation is going to affect us in the near future if the virus continues to spread. I read an article written by Stanley Popovic on learning how to manage your everyday stresses and anxieties. Mr. Popovic is the author of a popular Manage Fear book. The article gives 6 helpful tips on balancing your work and life. I will cite you 3 of them that I feel is important and helpful and would be helpful to me as well. The first one is setting goals. Very important to set goals for yourself when you manage your family and career. Number 2 is delegate. When taking care of your family, get your husband, your spouse to help out. If your kids are older, get them to assist you. If you are at work, only take on what you can handle. Don't try to do everything at once. Learn to delegate and work with other people. The third and last, prioritize. Try to do things in terms of their importance. Let's say if you had to go to the supermarket, clean the house, wash the dishes, you may choose to go to the supermarket first. Learn to prioritize your duties in a particular order of importance. Some of these suggestions were mentioned in our event video by our speaker, Ty Lerman. He too talked about prioritizing our obligations. Another article I read was How to Maintain Work-Life Balancing During Coronavirus, published by the Jefferson Center. 2 suggestions were, when it comes to creating balance, Jefferson Center clinician Angela Quinn says that one of the first things you need to do is manage your expectations and give yourself understanding and forgiveness. She also said, be kind to yourself. Recognize and acknowledge the complexity of the situation as a key element in creating a work-life balance. She emphasizes the importance of carving out time for yourself as a way to prevent burnout, especially when you start saying things like, I don't have time to self-care, or I don't have time to worry about myself. Consistency and keeping commitment to yourself are key to maintaining your mental health, which is important during this time. If you find yourself often foregoing self-care or moments of pause, enlist the help of others to hold you accountable. Now, in conclusion, to keep a balance between work and our private life, I feel like these 2 things need to be addressed and dealt with. The other speaker in our event video, Ms. McKenzie, mentioned freeing yourself and challenging your fears without sweeping them under the rug. This is particularly good advice, and hopefully some of these suggestions will help you or someone else. Thank you.